Welcome. This presentation will discuss the importance of precision in pedagogy in the curriculum design and development for the West Pine School District K-12 Language Arts Curriculum. My name is Matthew Hess. I'm a graduate student at Post University. The goal of this committee is to improve the K-12 Language Arts Curriculum in the West Pine School District through a focus on precision in pedagogy. Currently, the test profile for this district is slightly above 60th percent. The staff is experienced, but there is a discrepancy in their approach to teaching the language arts curriculum. The students' goals are stated to meet the individual teacher's expectations, however, they lack critical thinking skills. Teachers report they are frustrated with student responses to a range of new teaching methods that were delivered through professional development. There is new district leadership in place, however, there is an experienced and motivated curriculum coordinator. Precision in pedagogy adopts teaching strategies to best match the learner's behaviors and styles to maximize their learning experience. It's imperative for the educator to be able to adapt to each learning style of the student, create real-world connections, promote lifelong learning and skills, and create impactful teaching moments. Pedagogy is the heart of education and a teacher's purpose. To better understand the importance of pedagogy, it is important to know Fullen's coherence framework. This framework focuses on the communal understanding and purpose for educators and learners. It accounts for individuals and a collective understanding and purpose. Fullen focuses on having the right drivers to promote progressive system change. It is important to have capacity building ability, collaboration, pedagogy, which will be the focus of this presentation, and systemness, in that improvement can not only occur in the classroom, but at a district-wide level. One of the cornerstones of Fullen's framework is focusing direction. Pedagogy and focusing direction requires effective leadership. Effective leaders model the way and set clear goals. Those goals are transparent, have a collaborative approach, have a clear strategy to achieve those goals, and cultivate engagement from both staff and learners. This change leadership highlights diffusion and continuous learning for both the staff and the learner. The other important component of Fullen's framework is cultivating collaborative cultures. Applying pedagogy to cultivating collaborative cultures requires modeled learning, shaping the culture, maximizing the focus on learning, and collaborative work. This collaborative work will build capacity. It is flexible and sustainable, has a system-wide approach, and should be part of the day-to-day schedule within a school system. To deepen learning, focusing on precision in pedagogy, one must adopt to the two notions of shifting from an emphasis on teaching to a deeper understanding of learning process and how we can influence it. There must also be a focus on direction, and we must understand that there is not one package or solution to this goal, but a shift in learning that builds knowledge by engaging all students. To achieve this goal, one must understand the three elements that deepen learning. That is, establishing clear goals, building precision in pedagogies, and shifting practices by building capacity. We will focus on the precision in pedagogy here. Pedagogical systems comprise building a common language and knowledge base, identifying proven instructional practices, building capacity, and providing causal links to impact learners. This deepened learning is supported by partnerships, learning environments, and leveraging digital resources. To expand to a larger picture, it is important to remember that the terminal goal of primary education is to make lifelong learners and provide our students with the skills they need to be successful in the real world. Deepening learning promotes skills needed to be successful in the workforce and within the social lives of our students. Deeper learning promotes a better understanding of content, increased communication, collaboration, learning how to learn, and transforming knowledge into skills. Other educational and curriculum considerations are student empowerment. Students should be encouraged to take ownership of their own education, to be in the driver's seat, and have the ability to make decisions on how they want to learn and what they want to learn within the context of the curriculum. Intentional instruction deploys evidence-based strategies. Authentic tools provide multiple resources, including physical and digital. This can include textbooks, websites, photos, videos, etc. Feedback. Feedback should be authentic, from the teacher to the student, from a student to student, or self-assessment. To recap the importance of pedagogy and curriculum design, it promotes effective communication. It allows teachers to focus on students' weaknesses and strengths. Therefore, they can develop curricula for students in one cohort to build on identified strengths and weaknesses. This allows the educator to focus on the individual needs of the students. To focus on what is being done within the classroom, we must focus on the learning environment pathway to deeper learning. Strategies that have shown pathways to deeper learning include students asking questions, questions valued above answers, varied models of learning, explicit connections to the real world, collaboration, and the assessment of learning that is embedded, transparent, and authentic. Currently in the West Pine School District, students perform within the 60th percentile for language arts. The students are focused on meeting their teachers' expectations and not engaging in the material. This creates a learning environment that doesn't focus on critical thinking or deepen learning. Teachers also report feeling overwhelmed by new teaching strategies and ineffective focus on technology as a solution. In short, new pedagogies fundamentally change the role of traditional students. The new role of the student places them in the driver's seat of their learning journey. In this new role, learners create meaningful connections and relationships between other students, their teachers, their families, and the community. Through these meaningful connections, students' engagement increases as they make decisions that impact their learning and create real-world connections. Simply, students are no longer passive recipients of knowledge. They are active participants in a dynamic learning environment. Students should engage in deep learning tasks that highlight learning leadership through defining and pursuing their own learning goals by using resources, tools, and connections through digital access. Challenges that may occur when working with the staff include adapting to collaborative culture. Currently, it is reported that staff within the West Pine School District work independently of one another, even within the same grade group. Additionally, their professional development has focused on differentiated instruction, social-emotional learning, PBIS, and technology. While these are important elements, a collaborative culture does not exist. To share the importance of this element with staff, it is recommended that they first find a clear leader who will model the way and promote a collaborative culture. The ideal candidate would be the curriculum coordinator. This coordinator has experience with a previous school district and can be supported by district leadership as needed. A collaborative environment will facilitate the pathway into a new pedagogy of teaching. A good first step for the curriculum coordinator would be to pose these questions. Do the teachers feel they have a collaborative culture that promotes the sharing of ideas among peers? As a follow-up, does the capacity exist to allow for a collaborative period within each working day? 2. What strategies exist for language arts students to connect their learning objectives to the real world? Does the capacity exist to invite local community members who may be connected to the studied area? 3. As a curriculum coordinator, do you feel supported by the leadership team within the school district? Do you need support from other community stakeholders? And 4. What strategies have been implemented to differentiate instruction among the student population? Please refer to what has been covered in professional development sessions. Are these strategies student or teacher-centered? In summary, precision in pedagogy deepens learning through building common language and knowledge base, identifying proven instructional practices, and building capacity that provides causal links to impact our learners. The next step for the West Pine School District to increase their pedagogical system is for teachers to be more proactive in their learning process. Teachers will adapt a variety of teaching strategies to implement project-based learning. Teachers will apply direct instructional styles. Teachers will facilitate inquiry-based learning. Teachers will adapt a learning structure to accommodate a variety of learning pathways. Thank you for listening to this presentation on the importance of precision pedagogy.